5. So.
Short game or full game?
We have an hour and a half slot, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
So short game.
Short. Ah, Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dear summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Yep. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did.
Wait, so who is player 1? Is that Fish?
I think that's Fish. It's whoever's hosting the game, I believe.
Yeah, this is me.
Stand corrected, it's Fosh.
Okay.
Oh, I
You
get to choose
pack your
stuff?
backpack?
What?
Hell yeah.
Pick the dad shirt. You won't. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Need snacks for sure. And you know what? I need a body pillow for my back.
For your back, huh?
Yeah.
Why is it lemonade?
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, this is also a blind playthrough for all 4 of us, I think. Is that correct?
Yep.
It is for
Yep.
me.
Just bought it this morning.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well, you got some
Oh,
cool
you have
stuff.
different options.
Yo, I want a
Infinite
can of
chest
brains.
poggers.
I
I'm
want
so torn.
spaghetti.
I know, spaghetti sounds really good, so we're gonna Griffin pasta. That's concerning.
I mean, a griffin is like a really big chicken, so it's like chicken meatballs.
Chest 2 looks badass.
Magic shrooms.
I mean, we're going in the woods. You don't know what you need.
I mean, I brought a body pillow, so.
Machete and spaghetti rhyme. You're not wrong.
Yo, Pog, sock puppet.
I can't
Oh, I
believe
love
my
it.
only food option is hardtack. I have been betrayed here.
I'll share some of my spaghetti with you.
Hardtack. Hard as fuck.
Well, I will take a barbecue so I can cook my own freaking food. The sock puppet.
Hell yeah.
I want the plushie, but this plushie also creeps me out, so I'm gonna grow some
That's so
stones.
cute, though.
Huh, I wonder who I'm gonna pick.
I can do this.
Oh, I love that plushie.
Oh my god, that plushie! I want that
one.
plushie!
It's Juan. Juan the magical cat.
Yeah, I want the pool toy too.
Hell
I got
yeah.
all the good choices.
Yeah, these are some good choices. Look at
Oh. I don't know what to pick. The pool floaty was obvious.
The like multi-tool of infinity.
But Blade, because...
Blade. Oh, I get it.
You see the
Oh.
Beyblade?
Okay, that one's pretty pog.
We're doing it. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 2 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Ravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Oh my hell. Calculester Hewlett-Packard, version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest.
I'm so happy.
Dahlia Aquino, 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, a Death Reaper, doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person.
Favorite food?
A punch to the face.
A wine to die for.
Yes.
Come on, fish. There we go.
Wings.
I'm concerned about the USB.
Wait, who's doing what voices?
Oh, we probably should have decided that.
I don't know.
There were...
There were 6 characters, I think.
I call dibs on Witch Girl.
Yeah, so I think there were 3 female, 2 male, and 1 robot. So.
Yes.
May I have a moment to read a donation?
Yes, you may.
We have a $150 donation from Anonymous. Thank you
Pog.
so much,
Holy
Anonymous.
shit.
Oh, Pog.
That is incredible.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're my hero.
So, do you want... I could take this character and you could take Damien, if you want. And I don't know who's gonna do the robot.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll-
A wine to die for, you say? Well, darling, don't threaten me with a good time. In all fairness, though, what wine would you die for? It had better be a good vintage, with delicious aftertaste to carry you into the afterlife, leaving no stains on your final outfit. This is so intriguing, Fosh. You have to help me decide what my hypothetical death wine would be while we're at camp.
Do you think they'd still like you if you told them that your choice would be canned wine?
I have no idea.
To be fair, canned wine isn't that bad.
Hell
But
yeah.
is it death wine, Ray?
No. But canned wine isn't that bad. And I'm not just saying that because Fish was so excited when he introduced me to it.
I'll do this voice. Whoa, same here, Ray Ray. I like your style. Old Snackslock here will eat anything and everything that even looks like a bagel, but I only eat to fuel my body. Are you talking about me? What's wrong with enjoying a couple of empty carbs every 10 minutes? The only stat I care about is raising my bagel craving stat. Let's see. See what I put up with? At least you understand me, Ray Ray. I bet camp's gonna be a lot more fun with you around.
Okay. Rad! I didn't know you were a Hot Wings fan, Donna. They're my favorite food in the world. Usually people, like my doctor, for example, tell me that kind of food is unhealthy and a danger to myself and others. But what does that noob know? I don't care if he has a medical degree. I only follow advice from people who can handle really burning hot wings. And I'm glad that at least one other person at camp will understand me. Ah, nice. How nice. I also love a refreshing USB in the morning.
I love it.
Milo, why are you so good at this?
Hit the button.
The flavor of new data flowing over my processors and into my digestive hard drive is indescribable. But I'm sure you know all about that, Jake, even if you do not have a USB port. Although I am not an expert on your species, do you have a USB port? Is that a personal question? Could I see it when we get to camp? Purely for scientific reasons, of course. We only had... His face was terrifying for me. We only have 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Robot seems thirsty.
That robot is very thirsty.
I feel like I had the same experience the last time we played Monster Prom.
Can I just skip turn and take a nap?
Oh, where are you gonna go, Fish?
I don't know. What are my stats? I got fun. Creativity. Oh shit, the brawl. Hiking. That looks like lodging. Campfire, haunted house. Camp Dome. Let's go to Camp Dome.
That day at the Camp Dome, you play hacky sack. It's all fun and games, literally, until the hacky sack falls and, against all your knowledge of hacky sack's supposed composition, it breaks upon hitting the floor. What the fuck? The good news is inside of it, there's +2 charm? You call dibs.
Pog.
You meet up with Milo for an intense session of jazz appreciation, but your emotional moment is ruined by a big stupid jerk.
Oh god.
What the heck
What?
is this guy?
What is this?
Do you want me to read it, Fish?
Do you have a good one for this?
I'll figure it out. Appreciating jazz, I see. Well, when I'm through with this camp, the only music you'll be appreciating is a soft rock cover of Achy Breaky Heart on endless repeat.
Gasp! You mean you're going to turn Camp Spooky into a dad's house?
You wish you were that lucky, but I'm an evil CEO, after all, so I'm here to buy up Camp Spooky and turn it into a shopping mall.
Really? How'd you get to be so wealthy with so little business sense? No one goes to shopping malls anymore.
Oh yeah, hotshot. Well then where do teens go to hang out with their friends?
The internet.
Okay, but where do brands hawk their latest wares?
The internet.
Fine, but where I ask you, do people buy useless gadgets they neither need nor truly want in order to stave off the boredom of their empty lives?
The Sky Mall catalog. Also, the internet.
Curse this internet! It's got me at every turn. Unless... Yes, that's it. I'll buy the internet and build a shopping mall on it. Just have to make a few calls.
Do you even know how the internet works? It's not an object you could buy. And is that a car phone? Attached to a sports car you didn't drive here? You're...
Done. Turns out the Vanderbilts were looking to sell the internet after all. Too many peasants, they said. Looks like it's time to ruin it with business. True to his word, the CEO soon makes the internet even more of a consumerist wasteland than it was before. Also, he installs an Annie's Pretzels somehow.
Yo, Pog. No, my beloved internet. How will followers authentically connect with my brand when the internet is polluted with these brands? I didn't want to have to do this, but there's a second secret internet I happen to know about. Ordinarily, only influences are allowed, but this is an emergency. My narrow colors just change colors? I think they did.
Yeah, they did.
If we could just transfer everyone else to that internet, then we'll all be free of Madman's machinations?
Machinations.
Machinations. But how will we convince everyone to jump ship? Oh. Spread a rumor that the current internet has reached its expiration date and will soon start to smell bad. The internet is too fast nowadays. Make the new internet slower so people can really savor it. I mean, no, you can never have it too fast. But is that true? Lying is a bad look, you know.
It's true, you assure them. Haven't they noticed the signs?
Well, when the food goes rotten, it starts to smell bad, take on an unappetizing color, and make an increasing number of racist comments. Oh wow, you're right.
Not only that, you point out, take a look at these memes from 15 years ago.
Gasp! They're so stale. I hope no one's contracting food poisoning from consuming this expired content. Do you think all of the fake news, concern trolling, shitposting, and Twitter polls are symptoms of the spoilage too?
Oh no, this started as another one of your dumb lies, but could it be that the internet has been rotten for a long time now?
I used to complain whenever the internet would freeze on my computer, but now I almost wish it had stayed frozen. Maybe it wouldn't be so spoiled now. Speaking of which, how will we make sure our new internet doesn't experience the same fate?
The same way you prevent any spoilage, you tell them, keep it cool, wash your hands before using, and, if all else fails, preserve with plenty of salt.
Ah, salt, the spice of life. We'll have to make sure to recruit all of the League of Legends players first thing.
Salt mine.
Once you disseminate your information, everyone is happy to switch over to your new internet, especially since the old internet really has started to smell like old beef. Curses! Once again, a band of wily young adults have left me with nothing but a pile of spoiled garbage and the desire for revenge. But I'll be back. You haven't heard the last of Mr. Papas.
Who is that? I feel like I talked to him earlier, but he wasn't relevant to my brand, so I forgot.
You did too. You're too busy enjoying the new internet. You'll miss how dank the memes used to be, but the hot takes are especially hot today. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Hog.
Let's go!
Is it normal to want a pretzel now after that?
Yeah, I'm down.
I can't.
Just checking. What do I want to do? Is there a cult meeting going on in this house?
Oh no.
I want to go!
That day, you venture into the haunted manor. Everything is going fine, and you're reassured on how brave you are. When suddenly, a ghost, or is it just someone wearing a blanket with 2 holes, so hard to tell the difference, appears and whispers in your ear. Remember, one day you will be long gone and no one will remember you. All the struggle you endure to become a better version of yourself, both personally and professionally, will eventually mean nothing.
Oh,
That's mean.
I regret this.
The ghost leaves while you take all that in, gaining +2 boldness in the process.
Make some space for Dahlia!
All right, Dana, do you want to voice her or me?
Do we want
I
a
got the
deep,
witch
manly
girl.
voice for her?
I don't know how to voice her.
Yeah, I don't either.
I can't do her justice, I don't think.
Hey, Ray Ray. Get
Oh.
your sorry ass in here. We found a room in the manor that isn't haunted somehow.
You follow Dahlia into a room, only to find out that it is fucking crawling with ghosts.
Oh, don't worry about them. This is just where the ghosts go when they're on break. No spooky stuff at all.
Yeah, and I'm taking advantage of the relaxation by killing them for bonus XP.
Hey, I thought we said we weren't gonna fight any ghosts in this room.
We did say that, but actions speak louder than words, Joy. My therapist taught me that.
Aw.
Guys, there's writing on the window over there. You didn't tell me there'd be reading in this room. At least it's written in blood. That's kind of cool.
Huh?
I know what you did last summer. Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
God. That means I know what you did last summer.
Oh, phew, it's just a knife guy. Hey, knife guy, do you know what the writing on this window is about?
My name is Jerry, not Knife Guy, and you can't just ask me to tell you what you did last summer. You did it. You should know.
But if you also know, shouldn't you be able to tell us what specific thing you're referring to?
Ah, you guys just don't get it. You're supposed to be frantically asking yourselves that question before dramatically remembering the answer right before I stab you.
Yeah, come on.
Here, maybe it'll help if I stab you all a lot. I can't believe you don't remember, so rude. You'd hate to be rude, and also to be stabbed. Luckily, you're pretty sure you know what event from last summer Jerry is referring to.
Oh. I'm assuming we forgot his birthday. Nobody can be that mad about anteaters, right? They're really cute. Is that true, Jerry?
Yes. And it's just like, I mean, I know I'm just this guy who's always trying to kill you at summer camp,
I've been framed.
but I'm also a person, you know. I have feelings just like everybody else. Sometimes those feelings are excitement about stabbing, but I can't because I love stabbing. But sometimes they're feelings of loneliness because nobody remembered my birthday.
Aww.
I even tried carving my birthday into my victims' bodies for a while, like as a subtle hint. But the only people who cared were the cops, and not for the right reasons, you know.
That's horrible. I don't know what I would do if someone forgot my birthday. Probably raze their village or to the ground, because that's what I did the last time it happened.
I get it. But my therapist says even the loneliest birthdays are an opportunity to celebrate ourselves. Do you celebrate yourself, Jerry?
No, I never learned how. I've been so busy stabbing other people that I never learned how to stab my own insecurities.
That is a mood. Am I the only one who's a little creeped out that we're all standing around showing empathies for a serial murderer right now?
DJ Hex up in the pipes!
Yep. Come on, guys, let's throw a birthday party for Jerry.
You bust out the party streamers and the fake blood, and soon turn the haunted manor into a veritable party utopia. Wow, guys, I didn't know. I don't know what to say. You even made the cake in the shape of a dead guy, just like I like it. The 6 of you, including Hex, have a wonderful time at the party. Even Joy grudgingly joins in a game of pin the knife on the teen. He'll probably go right back to murdering people after this is over, but you still feel like you've done a good deed. That's because you have no morals. You do have +2 charm and +1 creativity, though.
So many choices.
I'm gonna pause for a second to let Alex come in and read some donations, because we have had 3 new ones since we started this.
Poggers.
Alex, you're muted if you're saying things.
Yes, sorry. All right, let me pull up the donation tracker here. We have 3 new donations. We have a $25 donation from Merg to Jake. We've got a $100 donation from McMonkey to Fish. It says, "Here's a shiny."
Oh,
And we have a $25 donation from Amali to Ray. Thank you guys for those donations.
Thank you, waifu.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone else.
Okay, where do I want to go? I guess let's go to the lake.
You're in the lake, sunbathing. It's kinda relaxing, but hella boring. What's the issue? Have you lost your ability to have some fun unless you're playing video games or partying in wild raves? Ah, no, you see the problem now. You didn't put on sunscreen, but fun screen, which has a fun protection factor of 50. You wash the fun screen away with some water and put on some sunscreen. There you go. You prevent some sunburn and gain +2 fun. You find Damien standing on the pier, throwing matches into the water and saying some pretty creative swears. Soggy old tits, I came to this camp to kick ass and start fires, but how am I supposed to start any fires when there's all this bullshit water here for people to throw on them? I mean, that's what I was thinking, but then I had an idea. I'm gonna set the lake on fire. That'll teach it to sit here and being all wet and non-combustible.
Fight me, dude!
That's right, you fucking lake. I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at you because I intend to set you on fire. Oh, what? Why are you staring at me like that, you body of fucking water? You think just because all your hydrogen has already expended its volatile energy by reacting with oxygen, you're not flammable? Well, you're right. You see what I'm up against here, Donna? But I can't give up hope. After all, Rome wasn't burned in a day. It took a lot of barbarians and a long time to do it. Hey, yeah, all I really need is a little help. I know this is a pretty intimate request, but would you help me set this lake on fire? You'd thought he'd never ask. And luckily, you've got the perfect plan.
So I can either kill 300 Vikings or humiliate the lake. I would like to kill 300 Vikings because I want to know where they are coming from.
You mean in order to start a big fire, we have to do a big murder? Why isn't every plan like this? You and Damien put on your murder suits and go out a-killin'. You find a Viking melee already in progress and totally crash it. Damien, true to form, rides into the fray on a horse made of guns and starts crumpling up Vikings and feeding them to each other. The Vikings, for their part, do a pretty good job of eating all of Damien's bullets and shitting out battle axes. At the height of the melee, everyone is breathing fire, dunking each other in vats of acid, and grabbing tanks by the gun barrels so they can beat each other over the head with them. But all good things must come to an end, and eventually you pack up all the corpses of your enemies in a big sack and drag them back to camp. When you get back, you realize you miscounted. You accidentally harvested 312 Viking corpses. Whoopsie.
Rad!
Nice! We call that a murderer's dozen. Anyway, let's slap these bad boys on some long ships, fill them up with flammables, and shoot flaming arrows at them until I'm so hard I can't stand up straight. Not so fast, growls a surly voice from behind you. You turn to find an army of 9,000 pissed-off Vikings standing there.
Oh shit.
The lead Viking scowls at you. Don't tell me you're doing what I think you're doing. What? Honoring your dead in the most appropriate way possible? Fuck yeah, that's what we're doing. Do you even realize, says the lead Viking slowly, how much carbon is... Oh, we're gone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're
Sorry.
fine. We may love indiscriminate killing and looting, but that doesn't mean we don't care about the environment. Yeah, shouts another Viking. According to a recent survey, Norway is the second most ecologically friendly country in the world, second only to Costa Rica. Well, how the fuck do you expect us to dispose of all these bodies then? Our preferred method, explains the lead Viking, is alkaline hydrolysis. There we go. Also known as water cremation. The body is placed in a sealed tube, which is then flooded with a mixture of water and lye heated to 300 degrees. The bones are then ground into powder, and the resulting corpse slurry is used to fertilize trees.
Corpse slurry?
Meh.
Slurpee? Oh,
You didn't make it better.
nope. Wait, that sounds metal as hell. But there's no fire involved. Does that mean this lake full of stupid water is more metal than me? No, it can't be. Damien wanders away in a daze, questioning everything as he's ever believed.
Oh,
Unfortunately, this leaves you alone to deal with 9,000 pissed off Vikings. You
Rip.
lose -2 fun and -1 smarts.
You could have given the lake a sick
fuck,
burn.
Damien? I just wanted to fight some Vikings.
All right.
All right.
Go on a hike.
Gumdrop buttons in the woods or gumdrop buttons in the cabin? In the woods. Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do you and your friends get lost in them so often? Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books or something and gain 2 smarts. You're searching the forest for the perfect tree to carve your love interest's initials into when you stumble across Calculester and Joy. They seem agitated.
Error 404.
I do not understand. Is not the raccoon's blood supposed to remain inside of its body?
Yes, Cal, that's where blood belongs. This raccoon is seriously injured, and that's why I'm worried about it.
But why is it injured?
Because it dove in front of me during my climactic encounter with my latest monster of the week, absorbing an attack that would otherwise have killed me. Sorry for saying monster of the week. I'm not sure if that's an offensive term here.
No need to apologize. Technically, I am a soulless automation, not a monster. Also, I am physically incapable of being offended. But you have not answered my question. Being injured seems to be a suboptimal state of affairs. Why then did the raccoon allow itself to be injured?
It didn't allow itself to be injured. That's not how it works.
But can it not simply repair the affected body systems with a generous application of epoxy and aluminum plating? That is how I handle such mishaps.
No, that would be super lethal for a living creature.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
It would, but then all of the other animals I have saved. Are you saying that Oh dear.
Error. Error.
Alert, alert, critical introspection imminent, total emotional collapse likely.
Enough of
That's
this.
a mood and a half. Snap out of it, Cal. I don't have time to deal with your comical failures to understand organic life right now. I'm trying to save this raccoon's life.
I am sorry, friend Joy, that my impending psychological meltdown is inconvenient for you.
You are so weird.
Fine, I'll talk you through this, but only if Jake can help stabilize the raccoon. You can do that, can't you, Jake?
Sure, totally. I mean, all you've really got to do is... Oh no.
No.
None of these are good.
Take my sock puppet. Take my sock puppet.
Can we end the game now?
Oh, what would I do?
So
You plug a USB cable into the base of the dying raccoon's skull and connect it to your phone. You manage to download the raccoon's consciousness easily enough because this is a video game and who gives a shit. But you don't have enough space available in your Google Drive, so you decide to upload the raccoon to an actual cloud instead. You're not sure whether it worked until you glance into a nearby puddle and find the raccoon's face staring serenely back at you. Why are you staring at that puddle, Jake? Are you having trouble recognizing your own face, as I do almost constantly?
Huh?
No, look! Jake has somehow managed to turn a routine case of forest medicine into a transformative spiritual experience.
The raccoon's face disappears from the puddle and appears in the clouds above you, where it gazes down imperiously. Look inside yourself, Jake. It says with a booming voice, you are more than what you have become. You take your place in the circle of life. Remember who you are. You are my child and the one true king. Remember who you are.
Such a climax.
What? Jake, I had no idea you were a protagonist. This changes everything.
Just kidding, says the raccoon in the clouds. I'm a fucking raccoon. We met like 2 minutes ago. Thanks for turning me into a cloud. I'm gonna go hunt the fuck out of some chickens. Peace.
Pog.
The cloud drifts away on the breeze, cackling all the way. Ah, so it appears that living things really are nothing more than friendly-ish, complicated machines.
I guess I can't refute that, given the fact that Jake accomplished all this with a USB cable and a free WeTransfer account.
I am happy.
So then all the animals I have saved by gluing metal plates to their bodies are all right after all.
You know what? Sure.
Well, that settles it. Cal's happy, Joy's happy, and every time you commit a minor crime or root around in the garage, you feel Raccoon God smiling on you. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts. Challenge. Everybody choose a fictional character. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Player order is decided based on which fictional character would be the best
I don't
companion.
think we were supposed to see that yet.
Yeah, we
Oh.
were supposed to.
I
wait.
see.
So,
No, I think you select, right?
Well-
we were supposed to say
before.
a character.
Before we
Okay.
know the prompt, like before we know the reason.
I gotcha.
Mine was gonna be Santa
Oops.
Claus, but that's not gonna work. But whatever.
It was gonna be Mufasa
was
because of
gonna-
Raccoon
yeah,
God.
Oh god, I love it. We can always random this time.
Yeah, just random it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll remember for next time, my bad.
Dogs. Yo,
So nothing changed except me and Jake.
yo, Pog.
Right.
All right, hit that. Okay. Are we gonna finish this?
Let's go take a nap.
Nap time. Let's go to Scout HQ and see what that's about.
That day in Monster Scouts, you learn to make your very own clothes in the wild.
I love that outfit, actually.
Someone suggests a fashion show. So afterwards, you all put on your outfits and show them off. If you'd known that that would be the result, you probably would have made something other than a leaf and stick thong and vine-woven nipple tassels.
Pog.
Needless to say, nobody will be forgetting your performance anytime soon. You gain 2 creativity.
Hell yeah.
You find yourselves trapped in yet another of Coach's interminable safety workshops. Oh god.
Greetings, scouts.
I guess I can
Okay,
take.
I'll-
What?
Are you guys gonna be okay? This is like all you and Jake.
If you want to
Who's
take
Tony the
coach.
Tiger?
Sorry, what?
It doesn't matter.
You're good. If you want to, go for it.
Okay, here's the scenario for you. You're lost in the woods without any water. How do you survive?
Well, the average organic body is composed of roughly 80% water. A third of one of my companion's blood should be sufficient to keep everyone hydrated.
Great! What about you, Milo?
Oh, I'm not worried about water. I prefer champagne.
Okay, Dahlia?
I like the blood thing Cal said, but for different reasons.
I won't ask. Alright, next one. There is a runaway trolley barreling down some railroad tracks. Ahead, on the tracks, there are 5 people tied up and unable to move. You are standing next to a lever that could switch the trolley onto another track, but there's one person on that track as well. What do you do?
There's gotta be a way to kill all 6 people. I just know it.
Coach, this is not a survival scenario. This is the classic trolley problem, a thought experiment first proposed by English philosopher Philippa Foot in 1967.
You mean the English survivalist Philippa Foot?
No, he doesn't. Look, I googled it.
Oh, huh. Could have sworn she was a survivalist. Well, I guess the trolley problem doesn't have any practical survival implications after all.
Okay, I need to be right back 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that as an opportunity to pee.
Fair enough. Also, yeah, there's no way we're gonna finish this on time.
We got, what, 40 minutes left?
Yeah. Well, I don't think their time estimates include the time it takes to read
No.
every bit of the words out
Absolutely
loud.
not.
Okay, sorry about that. I had
Engaging
relatives
cat
over.
module.exe.
Did Fish accidentally click something?
No,
That's
I'm
what
back.
I'm wondering.
I'm back. Can you not? Oh, I forgot. Yes, I'm back. I
Okay,
had
Ray's not back
relatives
yet.
over.
You're good.
You could start.
I was just waiting for Ray to get back.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. how
You're
long
good.
this went, but be right back. Never mind.
You're good. No problem. Not at all.
Viola, how many voices can you do on command?
I mean, probably infinite, but the problem is doing that many in a row.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you've been able to tell that I'm already bleeding some in others, but
Well, there was the one scene where everybody became Irish.
yes. All right, we good?
Yeah.
I am so glad we agree. Now we can return to our regular camp activities, such as canoeing and frolic. A few moments later,
Oh, man.
We're tied to some train tracks in the woods. The trolley is coming. Who would have foreseen this?
Goodbye, Scouts.
You see, kids? This is why you should always pay attention in safety class. Oh well, at least we'll die together.
no, you're not gonna die before you touch a hot groin at this camp.
Nice.
There's an innocent satyr manning the lever. You just need to find a way to convince him to pull the lever and kill the guy on the other track.
Explain that the satyr that inaction itself is the action, but not with. Start a loud conversation about all the ways you plan to benefit monster kind if you survive. I do not have enough smarts for the first one, I feel like.
You whisper your plan to your friends, and they seem to be on board, except for Dahlia, who is trying to bite through the trolley tracks. I say, friends, it is a shame that we will perish before completing our grand humanitarian project, which is... Yes, says the satyr, clearly interested.
An app!
I love apps, says the satyr. An app for what?
An app that helps you, Dahlia, darling, can you help me out?
What was that? Says the satyr. I can't hear you with that train track in your mouth.
I said an app that helps you make tough moral decisions.
Oh, wow, says the satyr. Wish I had that app right about now.
Yes, well, if you let that trolley hit us, you'll never get it because we'll all be dead. Which is a thing that could happen to all of us, or whatever.
Well, that makes my decision a lot easier, says the satyr, flipping the lever and dooming the guy on the other track to a horrible death. Thanks, guys. He helps untie you from the track. Damn that roving melodrama villain for tying you up and leaving you here. And then steps back expectantly. Well, you can share that app with me now, right?
Engaging camp module.
Of course. I have actually been working on a moral decision-making app for some time now. I am hoping it will help me understand why murder is wrong, but war is fine. Great, let's test it. I was gonna ask if it was alright to save you all from the trolley. Survey says... No, the guy who died was a renowned pediatric heart surgeon, and 11 children will die today when he fails to show up for their transplant surgeries.
That
Well,
seems very on the nose for this.
Well, at least you saved.
He had also perfected a cure for trolley-related injuries, which he had not yet shared with anyone. He could have saved all of you, if only he'd lived.
You've made this old tiger
Aha,
proud.
well, live and learn, am I right, kids? Or don't live and don't learn. The choice is yours. Safety.
You leave the devastated satyr to contemplate his decision while you frolic with your totally alive friends. You gain 2 fun, 1 creativity, and 0 regrets.
Damn straight.
Today will be a
Damn.
fantastic day.
How do I go back to the haunted house? I don't even know what stats I need, so... The world is my oyster.
While wandering the haunted manor, you are ambushed by a group of evil spirits. You put up a good fight, but there's just too many of them, and they run away with your immortal soul. Luckily, you always knew this day would come, and you replaced your immortal soul with a Beanie Baby years ago. Good foresight on your part. You gain 2 boldness. You already knew Aravi was loaded with bravery, determination, and chutzpah, but as she roots through her bag, it's clear she's loaded with some pretty sick items as well.
Unbelievable.
Why are my battle axes +1 through +200 all out of order?
You got
I got bored while you were sleeping and arranged them by color.
Aravi rolls her eyes and drops all the battle axes on the ground to be sorted later.
yeah.
Oh, here's that Alexandria's Cursed Emerald diadem I found in that one dungeon. And may I say, I'm very cool about not being the only curse in your life.
Miss Mishra, how dare you litter on the hallowed grounds of Camp Spooky?
Oh, I'm not littering, Camp Director Miss Weaving. I was just looking through my bag for...
You're telling me that all these items were in that one small bag? Likely story. And what is this bottle of booze?
That's not booze. That's my That's my therapist.
Pog.
Also, mood. Then you need a second therapist to help you deal with the fact that you keep your first therapist trapped in a bottle. If that were true, which it obviously is not, and I can prove it, let's see exactly what kind of spirits are in here. If it's Miss Geist toilet wine again, I swear.
Hey, try to listen to your inner self.
Camp Director Miss Weaving raises an interesting point about keeping me in a bottle, Ravi.
Mm-mm.
Do you think you feel the need to keep people physically tied to you because of your brother Salil's disappearance?
So you didn't sneak booze in, you snuck a pet into camp. That's even worse. I'm confiscating it immediately.
I don't want to talk about my feelings.
She's not a pet, she's my therapist. And I'll prove it by showing you how calm and level-headed therapy has made me. I've been working so hard at therapy, and I'm getting so good at therapy.
Huh?
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but therapy isn't something you get good at. No, I'm slaying therapy, and I'm going to prove it by... Ray, how am I going to prove how good I am at therapy so Miss Weaving gives Nora back?
Oh, Lord. I feel like both of these are trap answers.
Oh.
Damn it.
Ooh, that's true. I'm always explaining my dreams to Nora, even when she asks me to stop and move on. Well, Aravi, even though dreams can reveal what's in your subconscious mind, it's still important to confront the realities of day-to-day life.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to use all that dream analysis to get you unconfiscated. So you see, the therapy trap we set is finally going to be Sprout. Therapy isn't a trap, Aravi. Okay, you guys, everyone listen to the dream Ray had, and then I'm gonna explain the dream she had. Wait, what? Isn't that the same thing? Go for it, Ray. Make it the easiest to analyze dream ever, okay?
Simple enough. You start to tell Aravi about the dream you had where your teeth fell out.
Ah yes, a classic recurring dream often symbolizing loss or change, sometimes of a sudden nature.
You've made great progress.
Go, Aravi, so you have been paying attention. Of course I have. I told you, I'm going to grind my way through therapy and finish with a 100% completion and all achievements unlocked. Oh no. Continue, Ray.
You describe how the moment the teeth fell out of your mouth, they took up pitchforks, crawled back into your mouth, and used the pitchforks to prop your mouth open.
Sounds right.
Fuck Ray.
I'm sorry. I drank a lot last night.
Tiny men made out of apples with razor blades inside marched into your mouth and down your throat, rendering you unable to scream. Meanwhile, a snake made of pillows tried to smother you. Your toes dropped off and began to criticize you. Your organs melted from the inside and poured out of your mouth, which was still held open by the teeth with the pitchforks. Your history teacher was there. You got a D-.
Ray, are you okay?
Honestly, no. It's been a long quarantine. Well, Miss Mishra, I'm going to give you back your therapist now, on the condition that you let Ray have a few sessions of her own.
You think Aravi is going to be grateful to you, but instead she immediately books a session with Nora to cope with how disturbing your dream was. You thought everybody had dreams like this. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun.
This is my life in a nutshell. Now I'm sad.
Jesus Christ.
Rip.
Way to go.
I thought everyone was like this.
Gumdrops in a lake. You want to go swimming, but it seems like the god of the lake is in a bit of a mood today. It demands an offering before you can get in the water. The only thing you have to give is your favorite yo-yo, which you were playing with on the way here. The god of the lake accepts your humble gift and is actually kind of relieved you didn't leave something boring like a dead fish or the soul of a mortal. So, in addition to gaining access to the lake, the god blesses you with 2 fun. Yay! Later, you meet up with Calculester so he can teach you to count in binary. You're just getting to some of the more sensual numbers when...
Is this a nature?
What
that I've
is
heard
this?
so much about?
A box capable of self-locomotion, but what could be inside? Using basic logic, we can rule out a few obvious incorrect guesses. An elephant, tractor, or aircraft carrier would not fit inside of a box of this size. You suggest that the box might contain Counselor Flodge, the camp's self-proclaimed camouflage instructor. Ah, I see how you might make that mistake, Jake. But the box clearly says not Counselor Flodge on it. Boxes do not have the mental capacity to tell lies, thus we must take it at its word. Perhaps it is
Cameron Orenthal Flodge.
Haha, another flawless disguise, courtesy of the master himself. The D is for disguise, and now I'm required by law to say that.
Counselor Flodge, the one person I was certain could not be inside the box. How did you do it?
Easy. A true master of disguise blends into his surroundings. My surroundings were a cardboard box.
Your advice is as brilliant as is it simple, Counselor Flodge. Might I ask you your opinion on another disguise-related issue?
Now you see
Of
me.
course, Cal.
Now you
I'm
don't.
here to help. If I am even here at all.
Excellent. For the entirety of my synthetic life, I have attempted to blend in with the organics around me. However, my attempts have consistently met with limited success. Do you have any tips for appearing more authentically alive?
Eh?
Oh, that's easy. All you need is a big trench coat and some brooms for hands. Works every time.
I tried that. It did not work.
Did you try wearing a fedora to go with it?
No, I wore a trilby.
Eh?
That's even more organic, I must say. I'm stumped. Still, there must be something we could try.
Counselor Flodge may not know how to properly disguise a computer, but you've got this in the bag. You chime in. There's a theory that all humans are within 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. Just get as close to him as possible. You just need to pass the Turing test. I'll be your tutor. I'm an old pro at being organic. Oh no. Ah, yes, the Turing test. Normally, I am quite good at standardized tests, but this one continues to elude me. It is even harder than the CAPTCHA test, and that one requires knowing which images contain bridges.
So
A
stupid.
test. No sweat. Just do what I always do and disguise yourself as the answer key to the test.
Thank you, Counselor Flodge, but I am not sure that is physically possible. I am going to try studying with Jake. I have never had a tutor before. You and Calculester find a secluded part of camp in which to study for the test. So, for question number 1, are you a robot? The right answer is yes, correct. Ooh boy, you're in for a long day. You spend the next several hours teaching Calculester how to have loud opinions about classic cartoons, react badly to out-of-context tweets, and drunk text with his ex. Goodness, I had no idea being a human was so uncomfortable and sad. I am no longer sure I want to be one.
That's a mood.
That's the spirit, you tell him. The most human thing of all is to not want to be one.
Upgraded successfully.
Excellent. Then I think I am ready. I will remember to bubble in the answers with my hands, and that the question about my charging time is a trap. You take Calculester, who is beeping and booping with excitement, down to the testing center to prove how wet his brain really is. You enter the test center and sit down. You're taking the test with him out of solidarity, but the expected test booklet doesn't come. Oh, no, Jake. I just read the sign on the door. The Turing test is not being offered today. This is the pudding test. No sooner has Calculester spoken than you are pelted with a deluge of banana pudding. It's not very educational.
Oh, but that sounds great.
After all this careful preparation, I am devastated at my failure to take the Turing test. Also, it will take days to clean this pudding out of my gears. You're not much happier. Also, the pudding test somehow proves that you're a robot. You lose 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Wow.
Wherever I go.
Jeez, life is hard out here.
Seriously.
I guess I'll do the woods. Has any of us done the woods yet?
I did it first round.
Okay. I guess I'll do the dome.
Today, you're playing the most dangerous Camp Dome game of all, Charm Wars. The rules are simple. You must gain charm by the end of the round, or you will die instantly. Donna, you better earn some charm quick, like in the next 10 seconds, or you're gonna fucking die. Holy shit, earn some charm already. Oh, okay, thank God. You just earned 2 charm. That was way too close. You link up with Damien afterwards. He told you Coach wanted him to dig a latrine and he could use a hand.
Hey.
There you are, Donna. Thanks for showing up, but I think I figured it out. I didn't know what a latrine was, but it sounds French, so I made an educated guess and buried landmines everywhere.
Damien, no!
Hell yeah, David.
You look at him perplexed. The French didn't invent landmines. You tell him. What? They didn't? What the fuck is the point of the French then?
Get off my property.
Hey, stop burying these landmines on my property. You're dangerously close to exceeding the state of California's recommended landmine maximum, and I don't need that paperwork.
Fight me, dude!
Your land? What the fuck are you talking about? I've carved my name in every building here and most of the campers. Sorry, kid. Not actually sorry. I'm evil, and it's just an expression. But Spooky Camp is mine now. Here's the deed.
Huh?
What? No, you can't buy Spooky Camp. This is the home of some of my most treasured memories. Also, all my landmines.
Oh, this will be a
Your
shopping
memories
mall.
and explosives will have to find another home, Sonny. This is shopping mall country now. That blows utter balls. Shopping malls are useless. Why build one out here? On the contrary, shopping malls still have one very important use, making summer campers like you absolutely miserable.
Let's go, intern.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to spill some oil in the Pacific Ocean and blame it on sea otters. I'll be back with the bulldozers this afternoon. Toodles. Fuck this. We can't let that colossal wiener bulldoze our beloved camp. I was planning to bulldoze our beloved camp. There's only one way to fix this that I will accept. Crimes.
Crime time, crime time.
Come on, Donna. Help me think of an act of vandalism so heinous, it'll scare that dweeb away for good.
Let's go with shitty neighbors.
You're damn right. Shitty neighbors can turn the best property into a carnival of shit. Like my fucking neighbor Randall. He smells like burning hair and has a fishing hat that I covet. God, he makes me fucking sick. But where will we find some appropriately shitty neighbors? It's not like Randall's moving anytime soon, and damn him. What we need are some skilled bad neighbor impersonators. Caper experts, you know, or what's another way to say that? Oh yeah, we need some...
Polly!
With a Z!
I was gonna say escapade specialist, but that's even better. You know, I really admire you prank masters. I mean, pranks are basically crimes, but everyone laughs instead of trying to arrest you.
Nice.
Only if you're not pranking hard enough. Come on, let's get pranking.
You give Polly and Scott some time to prepare while you and Damien hide in a bush and wait for the CEO's evil return. I'm back, and boy, am I evil. Now, where did I put that wrecking ball?
Hi.
Oh, hello, neighbor.
What's up, neighbor?
Are you building a shopping mall here? God, I just love shopping malls. They get me so hot.
Huh?
Really? That's excellent. I'll get this building done really quickly. I mean, not too quickly, slowly and essentially, yes.
This is the worst.
Oh.
Wait, I know I call you teenagers quite often, but are you actually teenagers? Or just horny young adults going to summer camp for some reason?
Why is this where his ethics come in?
I don't remember.
The second thing, I think. Wait, when's my birthday again?
Good enough for me. I'll be right back with that mall. I have to change pants.
Ew.
Ew.
Lame.
What the fuck, you guys? Now he's even more horny for shopping malls than he was before. What the hell happened?
I'll tell you what happened, Damien. You guys just got...
Correct.
Double pranked. We lied to you. Lying is a prank.
You're not fit for survival.
Fuck me, I guess that's what I get for dealing with the prank masters and for listening to Donna. She is worse than Randall.
Excuse you.
Wow.
Pretty sure that's not a compliment, dog. The CEO can't buy the camp because the PMs also pranked him by replacing his deed with salami, but you still lose 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Does that mean Scott and Polly now own the camp?
Oh no. Everybody
Mean
choose a
Girls.
movie. Say your choice out loud. and
Oh,
play
that was a good one.
Saving Private Ryan.
Lord of the Rings.
Back to the Future.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Well, you're probably not gonna die in Mean Girls.
Yeah, I'd be fine in Mean Girls. I'm concerned, like, what is my role in Lord of the Rings? Am I just like an anonymous hobbit that doesn't even know what's happening?
I don't know. I feel like either way, I have doomed you, so I will gladly take last place if I need to.
I
But
mean,
You said
Saving Private Ryan
yeah.
is war.
Yes, Saving Private Ryan is also bad.
I'm sorry we did this to you, Dana. I didn't want to send you to war.
Alex has
Wait, what did
arrived.
Fish-
I said Back to the Future.
You know,
Guess
would that
back
be
to-
that bad? Yeah.
Back to the Future's okay. Okay, I'm gonna say Mean Girls is first because it's normal. Back to the Future is next. Lord of the Rings because there's a chance I could be okay, and then Saving Private Ryan is last because I don't want to go to fucking war. Also, Alex, did you want to read a donation?
So I actually do have a donation. We have a $100 donation for Fishy from
What?
FTB.
Holy shit.
Who's FTB?
Right. Not sure.
I don't. Yeah. Thank you.
them. Thank you so much for the donation.
Wow.
If you would like to say who you are in chat so that Fish knows who you are, that would also be cool.
FTB. Maybe I'll find out. I gotta look at my page. Also, don't we have like 3 minutes?
Yeah, we are very low on time here, I think.
So.
Wait,
I don't-
what is this moth? I want to understand what this moth is.
Oh.
Hey Donna, welcome to the log or whatever.
Such an annoyance.
Sorry, I'm just a little irritated. Boris the blabbering blob monster was sitting here earlier. He promised to give me some awesome gossip, but all he had was Coach's first name.
Papa needs a sip
As
of
if
gossip.
that's information anyone is desperate to hear. I need some real gossip. Please tell me you've got some. Hey, if it's gossip Mossman wants, it's gossip he'll get. Time to lie your ass off to get the best reaction possible.
Ooh. Ooh, I could talk shit about one of you.
I've been very nice to you.
Oh no. Dick swinging.
Oh.
Nicola.
Wait, what? How?
Oh my god, the used tampon came back.
I don't want to talk about it.
Of someone I admire.
What is this?
I'm scared, but I'm gonna put in Ilex.
Oh, now that's some great gossip, Donna. My spirits have been lifted. Hope you don't mind if I go tell absolutely everyone what you said.
What did
Your
I
friends
say?
are all craving some wild, juicy gossip, and you're here to deliver. Your rumor is spread around camp in record time.
I heard the weirdest thing.
Hey, has anyone told you the latest deeds on Fosh yet?
Well,
So you may have noticed that how Fosh is usually walking around with a lucky skunk tail, a chain tucked into his shirt. I've always thought it was just a gross fashion statement, but apparently there's more to it. According to what I've heard, the lucky skunk tail was actually stolen from Fosh's good friend and mentor Ilex on their deathbed. Wow.
R.I.P. Ilex.
what?
The lucky skunk tail is actually imbued with Ilex's spirit, and it has lots of practical uses. For example, it smells disgusting. It subtracts 1 EC to Fosh's natural armor. Oh, it's a D&D joke. And it gives them +4 to their dick swinging skills.
Yes, it's
The lucky
true.
skunk tail is Fosh's most prized possession, and I've heard that it stays on during sex.
Jesus.
Stranger than fiction.
Oh.
What do you think about that? I don't think I'm ever going to be able to look at Fosh the same way ever again.
Fosh's reputation will never be the same again. They are about to lose 2 charm.
Sitting.
My charm.
Favorite activity.
God damn my dick swinging skills.
I
Alright.
did not expect to hear that today.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's good for your dick swinging skills. It just makes you smelly.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Ilex, do we want to call it because of it's 5 o'clock? Because you know, Merg and Batty are gonna be up. If he's even paying
Ilex
attention.
is not. Ilex is not in here.
I'm sure he's paying attention.
Max, I'm yelling at you from over here.
Well, Alex, feel free to just walk in whenever you're done. So,
I lost track of time. About how close how close are you guys to?
oh, we're not close.
Not even.
Oh,
like-
wow.
We're at the beginning of the game still.
What? Wow, jeez.
Their
Yeah.
estimate doesn't count for the time it takes to read everything.
Yeah, it's
That's
2
a
weeks.
good
We're still on
point.
week 1.
That's a good point.
So, we could just call it. It's a fun
Okay.
game, actually. Although, it seems like our love life was chosen at the very, very start. But I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
sad because I would have run to romance Milo otherwise.
What, you don't like fire?
All right, team.
I've already romanced Damien.
True.
I'm done with him.
Oh. Ouch.
Oof.
All right, team. Well, I'm gonna take us over to the break screen.
Alright, sounds good. GG, guys. I would have won, but then I lost 2 charm.
Means you didn't win.
Not even
Would've-
close.
I would have won. I would have charmed my way to victory.